Please select destination.
Father,
Marius?
it's good to see you again. How do I look? Every inch the Roman soldier.
You look fine, my son. Welcome home. Welcome home. Do you know where you're to be posted?
Alexandria.
Ah, Alexandria. That's a quiet province. Your mother will be pleased.
I didn't join the army to bask in the sun, Father. I want to fight, like you did for the Empire.
All in good time, my son. All in good time. Remember, not all your enemies will be found on the battlefield.
Father?
Hello. That was a little awkward. In that first few seconds of the second scene in Ryse, Son of Rome, you can see why I was impressed with the new generation of consoles and the engines that have been designed or redesigned to make use of them. The use of motion capture for both the body movements and the smallest nuances in the faces of the characters, it's just stunning. And I've got to admit, I thought I'd be in for an uplifting, enjoyable, Tomb Raider-esque journey through a game which, gotta be honest, I'd kind of dismissed. Wasn't long though before I started to realise that the beauty of this game really is just skin deep. Now, I'm not saying that the mechanics involved here are flawed in any way, but what I am saying is that what happens left me a bit disappointed. I'm also not saying that there isn't some small amount of fun to be had, but little does this bushmuck know that he's basically got one corridor to walk, fight, hack and slash down for the next 3 to 4 hours. Those execution moves with the colour-coded button presses, I'm afraid they're a little too much like quick-time events for my taste, and I really don't like those at all. Of course, you can thrash your way through the game just mashing buttons according to your desires, but every now and again you'll be obliged to step out of that adrenaline-filled moment and pause, just waiting for the right time to hit Y or X, and you're not allowed to move on if you don't. And I don't like that. Perhaps I expected too much. Perhaps the exploration that I had in Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed set a level of expectation which is actually difficult to achieve. But I think the point is, it is possible to achieve that. And for me, that's where games like this need to get to. I want story, and Ryse certainly delivers that. I want action, but I also want to feel that at least some part of it I'm discovering the world I'm in, rather than being corralled through it through piles of rocks, locked gates, and in some cases, just an invisible wall. Would I recommend Ryse to you? If you're a brawler fan and you don't mind press this button now kind of mechanic, then sure, give it a go. You'll probably have a ball. In fact, I've got a second-hand copy. I'll happily sell you, no problem at all. If though, like me, you like to explore and discover and choose how you fight, then this will really frustrate and annoy you, probably in equal measure as it did with me. I'll see you next time.